Hi everybody, Mark Levy here, and thank you so much for taking some time to spend with me today to talk about one of my favorite subjects. In fact, it's going to be something we'll be talking about for a couple of weeks. You know, when you turn on your radio stations, you are very proud of what you hear coming out of the speakers. And certainly you would never want to tell anybody that you were purposely playing something to drive listeners away. First off, that wouldn't be very good for the radio station, and that would certainly not be good for your advertisers. And yet, all too often, as I travel across the country in markets large and small, I hear ad copy that does just that. It seems as though the most important thing it's trying to do is push people away, or at best, just try to get some kind of name out there without really taking into consideration what this ad copy could be or should be doing for the advertiser. Well, why is that really important? Because when you think about it, the message, the creative that you're conveying, that you as a broadcast marketing professional are sharing with an advertiser, that I believe this copy, Mr. and Ms. Advertiser, will really help do what you want it to do. If this copy is off the mark, not only is it not going to be successful for your advertiser, but it could very well be pushing your audience away. And anytime we do something to purposely push our audience away, we really reduce the chances that the advertisers we have on the station will get the desired results and that we'll get the renewals. And by the way, if we're not getting great results for our advertisers to start with, and we ask them for referrals, how well do you think that's going to work for you? As we talk to advertisers in this day and age, there's a movie that comes to mind, and it's a Johnny Depp movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, and in it, when Captain Jack Sparrow has been captured, he's asked, are you really the worst pirate I have ever seen? You're the worst pirate I've ever heard of. To which Captain Jack Sparrow replies, yes, but you have heard of me. When we write ad copy, we certainly want to get enough frequency, enough reach to make sure that our audience is well aware of what our clients are doing. But we don't want them to just hear of our advertiser. We want to make sure that they understand what the advertiser does. And as we go through this, we're going to take a look at some commonsensical things that for some reason we tend to just kind of get away from. We're asking advertisers in this day and age to reallocate their resources from other media to us. And if we're going to do that, we have to have a compelling story to tell. That compelling story has to have a creative component. With 12 to 15, maybe even 18 minutes an hour being devoted to commercials, you understand why it's so important to make sure that these commercials are engaging to our audience. I had the pleasure one time to read a book from a gentleman who had been the head of a movie studio. And one of the things he talked about was the importance of telling a compelling story. He said the purpose of the story was to take all the facts, the figures, all the boring stuff, and put it together in such a way that it reached people's hearts, to get them to want to do something. So, as you go through this week, a little bit of a homework assignment would be listen to some of the ad copy you have on the radio. Maybe ad copy that's not even your clients. You mean you should be responsible for ad copy that's not your clients? Absolutely. Absolutely. You are responsible for every piece of ad copy that goes onto your station's air. And if you allow bad copy on the air, you're doing the entire station a disservice. So anyway, listen for ad copy and see if it reaches your heart. Does it tell a story? Does it make you want to do something? Or was it something that was just kind of put together because we had to get the client on the air? I'll leave you with one thought. One of the reasons that television and cable get a lot of business from us is they spend a lot of time on their creative. You'll never hear a TV station say, we can get you on the air tomorrow. Think about that, and the next time we get together, we'll give you some more ideas to how to make better ad copy to help keep your clients with you longer. I'm Mark Levy, and again, thank you so much for your time today.